I tweaked my back. So, yeah. Don't know how I did it. It's not like torched or nothing, but I think that I was doing back extensions incorrectly. And it absolutely fried my back. So, I skipped the gym today, which is kind of whack. And it's been a slow start. My mic. Give me a moment. My microphone's missing. Can't run. I'm on my way back. What? Where would I place these items? This makes no sense. Hello? Why would I do this? Aha. Let them cook? Yes. Just don't even put things away by myself. I'll lose them. It's a very clean kitchen. It's not. I appreciate the first glance though. Ain't that clean? It's not the dirtiest. Good day. Good day and good morning, James. How you doing? How are y'all doing? Look at him blushing. I'm just white. Look at that rosy complexion. Rosé complexion. All right. Plan for today. Making beef patties. I wouldn't call them burgers, just beef patties. I got a tortilla press for this. It's gonna be sick. I want to make Rice Krispie treats. Never done that. It's pretty simple apparently, but I might mess it up. We'll see. And I gotta make breakfast. And with the breakfast, I'm making mozzarella cheese crisps. We're getting kind of fancy today, doing a bit more than usual. Woo! First order of business. I think the burgers. That can be burgers and the fries. Okay, actually, first order of business, I'm gonna go ahead and cut up my French fries. And I think I'm gonna start the stove for the burgers. Dual heat, medium. Cool. You love cheese? Brother, cheese has so many, oh my gosh. I like cheese too. I'm liking it. Okay, ignore my sink. There's some forks in there. I like cheese as well, but I can't afford cheese too much because of my caloric deficit, bro. I'm always in a caloric deficit. I don't do as low of a deficit as I probably should to get it done quickly because I like food that much. Potatoes. I'm gonna do russet, methinks. I'm gonna commit to russet. Need to get like 400 grams of these things. But speaking of cheese, we got Parmesan cheese, which is 20 calories. There's 40 servings, so if I eat the whole bag, it's like 400 grams or 400 calories. And honestly, it's not that calorically dense, bro. Like, look at this bag. For reference, this bag is 400 calories. I can eat this easy. I'm not going to. I mean, I might actually. And yesterday I was talking about how if you want to get your cheese to be creamier, if you already buy pre-grated cheese, you want to rinse your cheese. The reason why is if it has potato starch and cornstarch, which are preventing caking, that makes it hard to melt down properly. So if you want to have better cheese on your nachos and whatnot, and you buy pre-grated cheese, look for caking agents. If it has caking agents, well, you might want to do something about that, mate. Maybe, just maybe. And I want, I'm not gonna do 500 grams of potatoes. I'm gonna do like 377 grams of potatoes because I plan on making Rice Krispie treats that I couldn't find fat-free marshmallows or sugar-free marshmallows. So they have a lot of calories in them. Oh well. Too poor for what? Don't be lazy and buy a block. Well, I don't feel like having a whole block of Parmesan cheese to eat through. Me personally. Yeah, those are not like the prettiest slices, but oh well. Take a bite of that potato like an apple. I used to do that. These days, I would rather not. I will still eat frozen French fries and tater tots though, and sometimes frozen pizza rolls. Those still maintain enough flavor to be eaten frozen for me. Potatoes, not so much. I don't love potatoes that much to eat them raw. All right, I've learned I can do French fries easily like this, or I can also cube them easier by making them French fries and just chopping them more. So for French fry angle, this top piece is too small. It'd be like, boom, boom. You see, French fries. French fry-ish, like they're not perfect, dog. I just work here. And if I want to do air fryer angle with less effort, you chop them up so they cook more evenly. Frozen pizza rolls, yeah, you just eat frozen. They're already cooked, I think. Maybe not actually. They're cooked enough. But I don't do it much anymore because I don't really ever buy pizza rolls in the first place. And again, it's one of those things where when I was younger, I didn't really care about what I was eating. These days, if I'm gonna eat food, I want the food to be as good as it possibly can for what the food is. And contrary to popular belief, frozen pizza rolls don't really taste as good as cooked pizza rolls. So I probably wouldn't do that either. But that's how this is. Like these potatoes slide when I'm trying to chop them. Need like a restraining order. When in fact, plastic cutting boards introduce plastic into food. Oh, I know. Oh well. It's actually a not so fun fact. By the way, you're poisoning yourself. What's fun about that? I'm gonna go ahead and say not much for 500. For the longest time, I didn't actually cut into the board. I'd like hold the food and chop like this. With potatoes, that would take forever. So recently, I've been getting my microplastic daily dose in. I haven't been mixing my microplastic macros. Now, in saying that, I do want to look into a wooden cutting board, methinks, but those require upkeep. Gotta season your cutting board like a cast iron, which is the very reason why I don't like cast iron that much for personal use. Okay, that's gonna be a thin fry. I think it's gonna get burnt. We're almost done. It's fine. The stove is still preheating. This is why hash browns are pretty convenient. You could just grate this down and make your own hash browns technically, but I have no idea how to cook hash browns without using a bunch of oil. So this makes more sense. I just do it like this, put it in the air fryer, call it a day. Boom, bada bing. We're good. Okay, I think I underestimated how many chops this is. Oh my gosh, we're still here. They do say we eat a credit card worth of plastic each week. How? What are the main sources of plastics in folks' diets? Is it just like in everything? Something that I have done recently is they mentioned that certain fabric in your chonies, your underwear, isn't good for you, especially if you're a dude. So I've swapped to a fabric called OhDough. It's like a very nice fabric, which I haven't done any research on it, but the chonies I have are pretty comfortable. I think OhDough is probably the wave. This diver loves meal prep streams. They're kind of fun. It's relaxing. Plus, if folks have questions about nutrition and whatnot, like from a basic standpoint, which a lot of folks do, I can answer those. I can provide some guidance. I feel like I'm at least helpful. I'm way more helpful than I am unhelpful on the cooking streams, which I like the idea of. Some folks are taking creatine now, huge. Some folks going for walks now, huge. So it's a positive impact. And I live alone, so I'm lonely. I have folks to talk to. The biggest downside is I make the same food all the time, so that's kind of lame, but I'm branching off a little bit today. I'm making some Rice Krispie snacks that aren't going to be ideal because I couldn't find the lower calorie marshmallows. Oh well. I'm going to do one batch with, butter. Well, my youngest nephew can't have any. Oh well. I'm going to do one batch with my protein powder and one batch without for the children. My niece and nephews. I actually started going to the gym 2 months ago. Haven't lost weight, but haven't gained any, so that's nice. Yeah, with that, if you're trying to, whatever you're trying to do, it's going to be like a caloric intake thing. The gym, if you're going, will help you tone, essentially. Well, okay, when I say tone, I mean like you'll probably be building muscle, especially if you're working out when you haven't been. Folks often say tone, they reference like, if you do more reps, you'll tone your muscles. That's not how that works. But if you're going to the gym, you're lifting weights, you will be building muscle. Especially if you haven't done it, it's going to be very easy to do. All right, we're here. Now what? Got to dry our potatoes. The gym for me has been huge because even though I have the ability to work out at home, my home gym is not really that good. It's barely even a home gym. I have a bench and I have adjustable dumbbells, which is most people have, or more than most folks have. But even still, I can't hit legs the way I want to. Like there's no equivalent to hitting legs with that setup compared to a gym that has all kinds of equipment and whatnot that just makes it 10 times more efficient. So I kind of threw for a while not going to a gym, but I didn't know what gyms were near me. I think that the ones I thought were near me were like an Anytime Fitness that I didn't really quite like the idea of. And that's basically it. Lo and behold, there's another gym that I just now started going to that's pretty banging. It's like a local gym though. If I had a Planet Fitness, I'd go there in a heartbeat though. Because Planet Fitness, I'm pretty sure they're changing their ways. They're trying to actually be a place for folks to get jacked out of their mind within reason. I think they still have a lunk alarm. Boom. They're dry enough. Okay. Now we add in some olive oil. Next time I get olive oil, I'm getting a glass jar. This is plastic. I'm getting at least a credit card and a half of plastic a month now, or a week. Just a smidgen of olive oil. The song, it's not in the song, but that like line is stuck in my head. That noise. The day I forgot my earbuds, it sucked. I go to the gym with no earbuds. I'm like a sociopath. I don't know what it is. There are, like, usually I don't mind it at all, like not having my earbuds in or having music, it's fine. But when there's people in the gym that just randomly start singing lyrics, I do it when I'm at my house. I don't do it at all in public. Especially not like in a gym where it's pretty quiet-ish and you can hear folks talk and say things from forever away. especially when I have headphones in. But the folks are just lifting, all of a sudden, I'm gonna pop some tags. Like voice cracking, zero tonality. No, not the voice of an angel, the voice of a siren that's broken glass. That drives me a little mad. But I don't care enough to say anything, so oh well. It's just a thing I notice, and every time it happens, I'm like, bro, it's the same dude too. It's the same guy. It doesn't help that this guy also does a circuit. When you do a circuit in gym, it's fine. It's just kind of annoying because you're like rotating between 7 different things at a time. Yeah, the same guy is what drives me nuts. And I feel like other people are starting to really get a little irritated too. Because it's weird, you're working out and all of a sudden you hear some dude talking, but they're talking to themselves, and he gets pretty loud too. But I don't care enough to say anything yet. We'll see if that changes or not. Off. I'm telling you, man, this is the strat. I get some parchment paper, I rip that up. I haven't had to clean my air fryer in months. Probably should. But I think that the parchment paper is doing God's work. What up, Urkawan? Bro, how many hours do you have in Throne and Liberty? I'm stalking you on Steam. All right, I'm putting this thing in for 14 minutes because I want to rotate it, or 13 minutes, not 14, 15 minutes, I'm gonna rotate it. Potatoes are started. Now it's time to start my stove. I'm gonna do, this is the vegetables. I'm gonna do high. The eggs I'm doing medium. And now I gotta cut up my beef. It hasn't been like the gym thing hasn't been months. It's just been probably, it doesn't happen every day. It just happens enough to where I notice it. It's kind of annoying. Okay, we're not doing marshmallow beef, but I want to cook the marshmallow soonish. Actually, these have to go in my, here. Counter space doesn't exist, it's fine. Counter space is just a figment of your imagination. I'm putting water in a pan, imagine that. We don't have the budget to show you. But there's water in a pan now. Broccoli. Is this hot? Nah. Not yet. And that. Boom. Boom. That goes on the stove. Those go in the freezer in a moment. Don't forget your lid. Okay? Lid on the pan. Wait. Yeah. Okay, that's actually not a big deal, but whatever. I can't see what you see. I hope you saw something. All right. Now, first and foremost, these go back in the freezer before I forget. I want to show you guys some sick tech. I think I'm actually go, I think we rotate. Mini? Jesus Christ. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I downloaded that game and just never played it. Just haven't played it. Don't know why. Okay, so I have to figure out this station. I don't know how to do this. This is gonna be kind of weird. I think we do it like this. We move our Rice Krispie box, we move this little... Well, first I'm gonna test. Testing the water droplet method. It's good, we're good. You see that? You see that? That's not normally. That's huge. I'm getting really good at that. Okay. So now that's going. Need a knife. First, I cut open the packaging. This is 8-inch parchment paper in circles. Why is that important? I will show you in a moment. Place this down here. Shouldn't need any more knife. Just kidding, we do. All right, how to cut some tape. More microplastics, yum. Okay, this has to go on a plate. I gotta dissect it into 4 equal-ish pieces. There's something so special about this place. Just admits it's been months since, like, yo. Oh, me? Maybe. That's how it goes. I mean, like, if you're in society, the goal is to be, you should put up with things that aren't a big deal. And every person's gonna be a bit different on, like, how you measure something. So what he's doing isn't a big deal right now, but as it keeps going and going and going, it might become a bigger deal. It's just how it goes. But if you can't exercise patience in public, I don't know. It's not a good sign. I have pretty insane patience in public. Hello? Get off my spatula. Get all my money's worth out of this beef because it is very expensive. I like grass-fed, grass-finished. I just do. Some folks say that grass-fed, grass-finished tastes like dirt or tastes like the earth. I'm an earthbender then, I guess. And then we cut this into roughly 4 equal-ish pieces. I'm cross-eyed. We have an issue. Oh well, it's roughly a quarter pound each. In like a week's time frame, it's gonna be the same anyway. And now, we bust out the secret weapon. A tortilla press. Let's go, dude. How do you open this box? There's more tape? What is this? The Fort Brinks of tortilla presses? Why is it so secured? Oh. It says it's 8 inches. It should be good enough. If it's not, I may have gotten too small. Oh no, I may have gotten too small of one. No. Hopefully I didn't. We're gonna find out. Okay, I'm actually gonna move these over like here. All right, so the longer I take, the worse that the hotter the pan gets. My stove is amazing, and it's not ideal. Okay. How the what in tarnation? Why are there 2? This might be a bit of a comprehension issue. There's 2 of these things. Does that matter? Just, oh my god. Does it just be nice? This one might be too small though, I'm just saying. Okay. I think I did it right. See that? Yeah. No instructions needed, I'm a god. IQ out of this world, otherworldly. Alright, this is... What the... It's perforated, but like how? Alright, new tech unlocked. We're not going the intended route. Oh my goodness, look how perfect that is. So you got boom, alright? And then you could probably get some water real quick and seal it like this. But it's not that big a deal, I don't care that much. Okay. I'm gonna store this somewhere so I don't lose it. That'd be smart. Easy. Okay. We take 1 patty of the 1/4 pound. Is it round? No, it is not. Get off my spatula! All right. Center it, hold. Oh my god, that touched the whole counter. Disgusting. And then place that like so. Boom, bada bing. The beef is escaping. The plan's failing, kind of. But dog. I mean, son of a biscuit. This curled? Why is it curling? Okay, so you're supposed to like spray something here to make it stick and make your life easier. I'm ditching this one. That's kind of godlike though. All right, I was told that sometimes food when it sticks is good. So we're gonna go ahead and do that number. No butter, no sauce, no nothing. I shouldn't have wasted both those. I'm being wasteful. So like the plan kind of backfired a little bit, but also pretty cool. I am gonna meal prep these. That's cooking really fast. I don't have a container for it right now. The plate it is. That cooked way too fast. I'm trash. Nah, that looks godlike, son. Woo! Sorry for that, it's kind of loud. That's pretty, hey, tortilla press is pretty freaking sick. All right, these phone streams are trying to tick me off because it's like not showing me chat. That is way better than like, because I have a press. I have this, and I'm not like I'm not super weak or nothing, but it just doesn't hit the same. Tortilla press removes all the effort and makes it far more consistent. I like that. All right, it should be done. Am I gonna season them? Maybe not. Probably should have. Ow. I need it so bad. Okay. Back over here. So, strategy. How do we make this better? I think the strat is to get some water or something. How do you make these stick? That didn't work at all. That was dumb. I mean, I'll salt it when I eat it with other food. The issue is it's gonna get burnt on the pan. Oh well. I'll clean it off later. I almost want to tape it Wait. This is gonna be really dumb. Surely it sticks to tape. Surely. It does. Easy. I mean, it kind of sticks. The stove is burning. I repeat, the stove is burning. Even more microplastics, Dubnish. All right. If I was better at this, it'd be way easier, way smoother. The whole process would just be godlike, but I'm new. About this. That's good enough. It worked once. I don't know where to put the beef aside from on the stove. Don't. No, bro. There's a slight issue with execution. I will figure it out. We may have to sacrifice parchment paper every single time, which seems a little wasteful, but it's for a greater cause. Maybe get a bigger spatula. Maybe that's the answer. No. No! My strategy! Yeah, we gotta work on some stuff. Get a garden shovel. Put it further away from the press. What? The tape? Okay, stove. Not stove, but overall area to cook with is not looking the greatest. I think I can just grab it like this. Better. But yeah, I need like a wider spatula. If I get that, we're fine. I'm grabbing it. Oh well. That was a smidge burnt, but it'll still taste good. The power of beef. You can mess it up and it's not the worst. I recommend getting a bigger tortilla press. This one needs to be bigger. I need a bigger one still. That's wild. Like, I think a 12-inch tortilla press is the play. I should have gone big. Instead, I went home. This is not done yet. So because of how it is, I have to make it like perfect. What a muppet. Imagining folks give an F about you cooking. Hey, Martin, throw up a stream and let me know how many viewers you get. Let me see. What's more sad is you are watching this. What an absolute... You can't even... What? Heard that fart? I got more. Martin, I hope you find peace, brother. Hi, dude from channel. That is sad, bro. Isn't that crazy? Folks getting mad. It's burning. Martin, come back. Get mad at this. I'm burning it. Okay, there's a better method for all this. Yeah, I want a bigger tortilla press. I need one. Man. I'm gonna keep this because I bought it and I made the mistake. And it's also, it has a use still. But I'm gonna order a bigger one tonight probably. Hate watching a cooking stream is wild. That's what I'm saying. Imagine watching a stream and saying to yourself, I don't like this stream. I think everyone's wasting their time here. Stop watching the stream. It's like me going to, well, okay, so the example I'm going to give, never mind actually. These examples, they're not bad, but they might give folks a wrong impression. Okay, it's like going to a church, walking in and saying, you guys are all wasting your time. And you, the pastor, you should be very ashamed of yourself. Like, who cares? Who cares? It's crazy to try and lecture folks on wasting your time when he's doing that. But that's just how logic is this day. That's how logic is these days. It doesn't exist. So 12-inch tortilla press is the play. Let me go ahead and eat this burger. With no seasoning, it's still pretty good. Is that weird? No salt or pepper? I usually do. I'm just kind of like flustered right now. Kinda. So I usually do this. With my handy dandy salt locket of sorts. I haven't been doing pepper recently. All right, so I'm learning if I'm using any kind of like cast iron, stainless steel, you want to have all your burgers ready. You want to have your food ready to cook. The longer you take, the worse things get. Which is not bad. Like, it's still gonna turn out pretty good, and I'm still excited about it. Also learned, for tortilla press, you want to have 12 inches. If you're making quarter-pound beef, 12 inches makes more sense, unless you don't mind it overfilling a lot. I'm glad you're branching out from eggs and goulash daily. I mean, I got some bad news. I'm still making eggs and goulash daily. I also have like a quarter pound of beef with the eggs now. That's progress. It's just easy. Eggs are amazing for you. I don't think there's a way to replace eggs and how much they give you in terms of like macronutrients. The stove is dangerous. I could burn myself at any moment. Now, ideally, I want to make my spare patties when I make my goulash, because I have like the same amount of food. I have 4 servings of goulash and I have 4 servings of ground beef, but it won't work out because I eat the burgers in the morning. Maybe it could work out actually. Ben. All I want to say is that when you make the burger, when you make the patty correctly and thin, it's a game changer. At least in terms of aesthetics. Like that looks way better than the last 2. The first one was dang near perfect though. And that shows you that there's potential for this strategy. As you can hear me eating something, I'm sorry. This mic picks up way more than I want it to. All right, that's done momentarily. I had to Google better ways to keep parchment paper attached to these little tortilla cookers, essentially cast iron, because I don't know the strat. Someone mentioned it. They like had some kind of a spray thing. It wasn't glue, and it worked out way better. That's good though. Does it smell like it sounds? It smells good. There's no way you can hear me chewing it though. If you don't have a cheap charcoal grill, then get one. Something about the carbon on meat makes it taste so much better. Grill like once a week for all my meat, save time. I usually have burgers at my dad's house, and they're good. I like them. But I don't really mind cooking on stainless steel. Okay, the problem we run into is making the Rice Krispie treats. I have to clean this pan a lot. So while that's cooking through, I need to grab the rest of my eggs. Which one's new? I have a lot of eggs in the fridge. This could be a problem. I might have to bake some stuff in the near future to get rid of some eggs, which would be a first for me because I don't bake. Don't know how. I want to know how, but I don't know how. We need a bowl to scramble the eggs. If I had a stream set up, imagine if I could press a button, change the camera view, and boom, you're over here. You have a camera view for the, actually I couldn't do it, there's like not enough space. But in a perfect world, I could have camera views everywhere. We don't hear chewing, fortunately. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not really into the chewing part. Like, I don't mind if folks see me eat, but I think it's kind of unfortunate when they can hear you chew. That's where it gets a little intimate. It's like, damn, I can really hear this guy's esophageal tract doing work right now. I ain't trying to share that with y'all. So these, I mean, if it was thinner, it turns out better. Ow. That's hot. Now at this point, if I was making a gravy, it'd be awesome. I could just deglaze this, and there's like a lot of flavor right here. Like all that is flavor that I can't get. I can taste it though. Hot as hell, boy. I am gonna deglaze it with some water. With some water in a moment. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh my God! Somebody call a doctor. That hurt real bad. Steam is not to be trifled with. That's why Aang the goat. He been to air. Steam hot air. So that's why I feel like an absolute dent doing this stuff, but it makes sense, I think. I can make water gravy. Are we excited for that? Low calorie gravy. Woo! If I was really concerned, I could pour this into foil and then let it harden and throw it in the sink. But I don't think it's much grease. Well, maybe it is. I'll save my drain, I guess. Where's foil at? Aluminum foil. Yeah. Just kidding, we already have one out. If I take too long, I'll end up wasting time in cooking this. Okay. Cool. We saved the sink a little bit. Not perfectly, but a little bit. I gotta rinse this pan because it's gonna be for the Rice Krispies in a moment. I just wanna know. So I tried getting some Starry from HEB, zero sugar. They didn't have any. Last night when I was gonna do a curbside order from HEB, which is where you order groceries and then you pull up, you park, and they bring them out to you for free. Like there's no extra charge for them to get them for you and bring them out to your car and put them in your car. But I was like, you know what? I don't get out very often, aside from going to the gym. I may as well go to the grocery store. I was lost in the grocery store for an hour today, getting like maybe 15 items because I had no idea where to go. I read the aisles, but they weren't as descriptive as I need. And unfortunately, I couldn't find any sugar-free marshmallows. I think they didn't have any zero sugar Starry. So instead I got Canadian Dry sugar-free and also Canadian Dry zero sugar cherry, which is actually 5 calories per can. I'm gonna try that. And they also don't have any freaking mug root beer, zero sugar. I've been hearing that's pretty good. Oh well. What is this? Why is that in my pan? It's from the beef. The beef is destroying my other pan. No. Okie dokie, while we wait, for a moment, I want to do this. I gotta jumble around these potatoes I put in earlier and forgot about, which is actually a good thing because now they won't get burnt. Okay. This pan's getting mildly hot. Oh well. Put these over here. The countertop space is getting smaller. So what are we doing with the smoosh beef? That's just for meal prep. The smush beef, okay, so the smush beef, I just have it in a meal prep container. I take out one patty, I microwave it, and I have it with my eggs. It's just extra protein. Crap. All right, folks are right. Having counter space is kind of nice. I think I threw in terms of how I did this. I had an idea, which was to offset how many eggs I'm missing from my egg stash and use my mom's chicken's eggs to make that make sense. Didn't work out, now I'm off. Why is that egg green? This is from a different kind of chicken. These are my mom's chickens. So 2 of these are my mom's chickens, and then the rest are from HEB. I don't know which one. I think it's like these 2. Could be wrong. And I crack eggs on eggs. Because I'm different like that. Oh. There's a good chance I burnt the vegetables. Oh well. It's hard to cook and do this at the same time. I will have you guys know that right now. Like, this is like a labor of love right here. Trying to reposition the camera to get decent angles. It's not that easy, man. Especially when I have no counter space. I have my pajamas, creatine, scissors, my cup, a spoon, EAAs, peanut butter. I got all kinds of things on this counter. I'm not an organized person. In fact, before these streams, I clean my house a little bit, so I seem a lot more together than I actually am. It's all facade. It's all a ruse, man. Okay. Now we need butter. The worst part about this stream is that y'all are reversed or inversed. So if I show you something, challenge. It's backwards, I think. Stove is too hot. If these eggs stick, it's not my fault. Don't blame the pan. Okay, well, so if you blame anyone for these eggs sticking, blame me. But if I was better, it wouldn't stick. They shouldn't stick. We'll see. If they do, it's because I'm using a different burner than usual, and I took forever making the ground beef. Yeah, it's a lot more aggressive than usual. Now we're good. It's sticking a little bit, but not that bad. Like, you can, like, get it off easy. Pause. Okay, so I do want to make these Rice Krispie treats. And after these eggs, I'm going to try making the mozzarella crisp that someone asked about earlier. Yesterday, actually. Cutting still? Oh, I am, yeah. I'm not taking my cut as serious as I should. I like food so much. And I wasn't as accurate as I thought I was. So it's taking a lot longer than I anticipated. And I didn't know how much body fat I actually had to lose, which is a lot more than I thought too. So, a lot of variables I didn't quite account for in my cut. Which is kind of wild to think about. Because I'm skinny-ish. But if I were to cut down to, like, let's say 10% body fat, I'm pretty sure I'd weigh maybe 160 pounds. Which my goal was 10%, but maybe I just don't do that. Maybe that's a little too light. I don't know, I'm gonna see what goes down. Okay. I need to find a container for those patties over there. Don't have one. The only thing that stuck, which wasn't even like that stuck. Now, somebody mentioned cheese. I'm gonna try this without using any butter. But first things first, you're gonna drain it. This is gonna be really weird to a lot of people. Just you wait. Looks clear, right? Okay, this cheese is not that bad, actually. It's not that caked on. But there is powder on it that I don't want on there. Actually, no, it's doing something. So you can kind of see it, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's the caking agent, or the anti-caking agent on the cheese. Okay, and now, back over here. This may not work out. There's probably more steps to it, but if you had grated cheese, it'd be a lot better. I went with like the shredded one, or I went with the grated and not shredded. You want shredded for more consistency. Okay, I don't know how crispy it's supposed to get, but here we are. Me, I'm 174 pounds. Or 173 right now. It fluctuates. I think you're supposed to cool it down. Does that pan have medium armor pin? This pan is, I mean, yeah, it's 5-ply. This is 5-ply stainless steel, all clad. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and commit. This is where I have to bring out, I don't want to use a metal pan or metal spatula. You're allowed to. I just don't like to. And I didn't have to. That's kind of crazy. This is a rubber spatula. I just scraped off all of that. You could get it crispier and it'd be a lot easier. I'm too impatient though. So here we are. If I knew what I was doing, I could make it work, but the proof of concept is the cheese didn't stick. That bad at least. Like a little bit's gonna stick, oh well. I think if I had shredded cheese, that goes a lot smoother. But I don't know what I'm doing. Micro rubber. That's the new enemy. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this pan real quick. So oddly enough, transferring the burger patties from one pan to the other while this pan was heating up, I got some burger bits on it, and those, I wouldn't say they stained it, because you can clean stainless steel pans whatever you want to. But it definitely added some, a new camo to the pan. All right. I will learn how to make better cheese crisps going forward. I'll probably Google it. Clean pan. So I think it's very possible to make cheese crisps. I just don't know what I'm doing yet. And for the beef, man, I have so much Tupperware I just bought. I should probably use it. Listen, I'm not sure what this one's for, this big Cajona. Oh well. It's clean. Boom. Best patty of the day. Worst patty of the day. Everyone's always saying to, like recently, and actually for a while, they say to let your food get down to temperature. Like let your food get to room temperature or to fridge to room temperature and then put it in the fridge. I never really do that. Recently, I do it on accident, but never on purpose. Oh my God, that was loud. Okay, when it hardens, it's more crispy. It's hard now, see? Boom. I think the strat with cheese crisps is you heat it up and you get it thin and let it cool. I think I've put 2 and 2 together. Wrong place. Hello? I'm lost in my own house. Hey yo, Splash, thank you. Get a knife reveal? My knives are not very good. They're hand-me-downs that are also not very sharp, which is a bad thing in the cooking world. I didn't add any spice to this. No. That's like all the fun. Ba-da-da-da. Da-da. I have to clean every pan after I use it. Bare minimum. I used to always clean my plates after I use them, but now I use the dishwasher for that to save time. I usually rinse them off though, right after I'm done eating, that way nothing sticks. It's like cheese jerky. I cooked it way too long. My bad. Potatoes. I think the outskirts are maybe burnt a little bit. Overall, not bad. Doing this right would make it really good. How old's what? The only reason I've ever let the food cool like it is to prevent a vacuum from forming in the container. The FDA says to let food cool for some kind of health reasons. I have rice sometimes. Well, not recently, but before I did. Pretty consistently. I'd never measured the cheese. I should have done that. Because mozzarella cheese, I think that's Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese is deceptive in how calorically dense it is. All right. So the plan is to try and eat this food somewhat fast, which might be a struggle because I like to read chat. And then make some Rice Krispies in this pan. That is the current objective. Rice I don't do right now because I can't fit the carbs in. I'd rather have potatoes. Me personally. I can't chew, you'll hear me. I'm chewing. Yeah, Parmesan has a lot of oil in it. I noticed that on the crisps, in the crisp process. I got fat-free mozzarella cheese, which has no fat. Wait, yeah, of course it doesn't. Oh, I found older knives to be better if they're sharp. Yeah, my knives, they're pretty old. I think they're from my mom and dad. How do you mute? Oh, I know how. 1 second. Right, we're good. Reason you let food cool down is because of condensation. Oh, yeah, my Tupperware be condensated. Something fierce, if I'm being honest. Spear that shit? Alright. Welcome to dough versus food. Give me a moment. It's like 20 calories of salsa. Maybe like 30. It's gonna be hard to. Is a spoon better here? Hot sauce, salsa. This is Julio salsa. No cilantro, because I have the gene. This is where background music goes crazy. There's an alarm going off. We got a robbery happening. Could be someone's house. In the fancy neighborhood, there's some people that have alarms that go off every day. When folks just walk by. On the veggies, I don't do salsa. I usually just have like red pepper, which I forgot this time. Well, I want to eat faster so I can make my Rice Krispies because I have plans to play games with Revy, which I may be the reason why I may be holding them up. I don't want to do that. My day just started super late, unfortunately. Baking dish? Kind of. I got a muffin tray. Easy. Easy, bro. We can make circular Rice Krispies. See, these make it kind of hard to eat fast because they're kind of crunchy. This plate is not the play. Plates that are like full on a wall, you don't want. You want plates that angle out like this. Trust me, they're way better. Wow. Ever tried muffin mixed with pancake mix? Make pretty good pancakes. No, that sounds interesting though. I might try and do muffin mix, pancake mix, and a casein protein powder. Can't shoot the last bit in your mouth with the wall plates. True, but it's more so trying to stacking them in your pantry sucks because they make a lot of noise. You can't like place them into each other. They have to be set down, which is loud. Or make it quiet, it just takes more effort. Bro, these are so hard to get. So you challenge folks to try just 1 month of creatine, see if it changes their lives. See if it makes an improvement. It won't change your life, but I have a strong conviction that creatine will make you feel better. Especially if you're someone that can notice those kinds of things. Because I'm someone that notices when I eat certain foods that make me feel a certain way. With creatine, I notice I don't take it, I just don't feel as mentally sharp, because it does play a role. I thought they're researching how much of a role in your cognitive abilities and whatnot. Also when it comes to strength training and whatnot, and strength training for sure, creatine plays a role. It helps you generate more force and power. That's a given. But even if you don't lift, I think that creatine is a supplement that you should try. And given how you can get 200 servings for $27, we'll say 37 with shipping, that's 200 days of creatine. You can get less, which will be cheaper. Well, cheaper in terms of what you pay, but more expensive in terms of price per serving. But it's very inexpensive for the potential of what it could bring you as an individual. These are hot as all get out. Oh my goodness. Bro be destroyed if I drop original goulash recipe. It has nothing to do with that, with what he cooks. Yeah, I've already had some folks say that I'm making American goulash, which, what, I'm cool with that, I guess. Bye-bye. Bye. They're mentioning how goulash is from Turkey? No. Switzerland? No. There were some folks that were pretty convicted about where it's from. And they're very upset that I make my goulash the wrong way. Hungary, that's the one, I think. They were not happy with me at all. When you don't add red, I do red pepper, ground red pepper in my vegetables. When you don't have that, they just don't taste as good. Like just that red pepper alone changes so much, it's crazy. Fish tacos. I think they make me sick. On a diet, I've been on one for a while. More of a deficit than a diet. Well, I guess in my case, so diets are usually restrictive in like what you eat. In the sense of you only eat like these things. So there's a paleo diet, there's carnivore diet, there's all kinds of different diets. So for me specifically, I eat the same foods a lot. So I'm basically on a diet, just not a conventional one. But I've been doing this for at least 2 months now. Albeit not as smart as I should have been the whole time, but I'm trying. And right now, I probably have to decrease my calories again. I just really don't want to. So I have to think about that. But folks say if you're trying to lose weight and you're doing the things that you think you should be doing, and your weight doesn't change for, let's say, 4 weeks, you're doing something wrong. Because your body can hold on to water really well for a long period of time as well. So just because the weight scale doesn't go down doesn't mean you're not losing weight. So you can try and look at yourself from other attributes like do you feel like you're losing fat? Because the whole goal of losing weight is to lose fat, realistically. You show up and you put in the work, and you're learning pretty sick. Making progress. That's the important part. And you can make mistakes. It's just that some things I thought I was doing correct and I wasn't. It's one thing to account for the mistakes you make. It's like, okay, this is a problem I made occasionally. Oh well. It's another thing to try and account for the thing you thought you were doing correctly, so you didn't really mind it much and you just kept doing it for a prolonged period of time. That's a lot harder to make up for. Yeah, no, like you hold more water weight, but it doesn't affect your body composition in terms of fat. It won't hinder your ability to lose fat, I should say. All right, it's time to make Rice Krispies. I'm gonna go rinse these off real quick and start the stove. Man, this is a culinary stream. Look, it leans more towards like just fitness. We have decent lighting here because I'm trying to get jacked, son. Just a little bit though. What the? Salsa. Chair is good, not OP or not op like gaming chair. The gaming chair is the op, eh? The gaming chair did grow up in a rich neighborhood. It's a fancy chair. A cooking channel. This is not a cooking channel. I just happen to cook stuff. This is an OhDough channel. I'm OhDough and I post things I do. I might even make a mail video. I might post how to send out mail because I tried YouTubing it and I couldn't find any good answers. Because for my specific needs, there was no good information. I may make a video on that. Who knows? Yo, David, thanks for 5 memberships, brother. I appreciate you. You just show up and drop those, bro. You could say hi first. You're wild. But oddly enough, I think I have more fun doing the cooking streams than I do playing a certain game right now. And it's to the point that I should probably stop forcing myself to play the game because I don't really enjoy it the way I should. That's where I'm at. So cooking stream wise, I don't do cooking streams every single day, but I like doing it when I won't be on or able to play and stream that day. Like instead of doing a gaming stream, I do a cooking stream. Plus it's more peaceful. When I'm playing certain games, it reminds me of the things I don't like, which I can't not focus on. It's a tragedy, you know what I'm saying? It's a tragedy. Make a gym stream. I don't think I can. I need to ask my gym if I can record, and if I can record, I'd have to really grow some cojones and do it. Because streaming in public is way different than streaming in my house, where you know, it's like it's my castle. Rice Krispies, marshmallows. And I think I'm gonna use brownie batter protein because I don't like the other flavors that much. But then again, I need to figure out, 1 second. Is the peanut butter cup casein protein? Ingredients. Isolate, whey protein concentrate. Nope. It is not. That means we're going in with brownie batter. It would be wise to get all my ingredients set up right now. So let's go ahead and zoom out real quick. Boom, boom. And you always add a bit of salt to anything that's sweet. It helps enhance the flavor, apparently. Okay. I'm gonna guess Rice Krispy Treats. It says 3 tablespoons of butter, 40 large jet puffed marshmallows, 5.5 cups, and 6 cups of Kellogg's Rice Krispie cereal. So you do less cuppage of the marshmallows. 1.5 cup is 40 grams. So it'd be 160 grams of Kellogg's Rice Krispies. 160 grams. Where's the bowl at? Where the bowl at? I'm finally using a big bowl I never get to use. Oh, I don't have any cooking spray. Ow. I don't have any cooking spray. I never get to use this bowl. So they said 160 grams of this, which is 6 cups. Because measuring in cups is so inaccurate. Cornball activity. These low-key suck by themselves. That's crazy. I would be pissed. If you bought me this, I'd be pissed. There's no way to 160 grams. Bro, what? 40 grams, and there's 6 servings. Is my scale broken? This is only 107 grams, it says. There's no way I messed up. 1 second. 1 second, I think I messed up. So I don't bake. This could be dangerous. I'm not doing that. I want to. Bro, what the? These are classic, yeah. These are Rice Krispies. I think they're classic. Toasted cereal. Snap, pop, crackle. They seem classic. I need a oh my god, I got it. Easy. Another bowl I never use. Okay, I think I didn't tear this correctly. Because there's no way. Huh? There's no way. That cannot be 107 grams. My scale's broken. Maybe it's not. Okay, so I want to get 100 grams. 100 grams. Okay. Tara. You mother. Bro. I'm never cooking anything like this again. My brain can't function. Mentally checked out. I'm buying a new scale. I gotta make some changes. So 40, 40, 80 times 2, 160. Whoa. We're at 60, 2, 60, 2, 60, 1. $60. Say 60. Say it! This scale sucks. No wonder I'm fat. Bro, how are you not 60 yet? Alright. We're calling that 60. This is 160 grams of Rice Krispies. I don't believe this for 1 second. This just seems like it's malarkey. To the highest degree. Alright. So we have 160 grams. Of that. Now, they mentioned the serving size for this, which was 40 large jet puff marshmallows or 5.5 cups of mini puff marshmallows. Okay, so minis. So for 5.5 cups, 2/3 of a cup is 30 grams. Okay. So 60 grams for 1.5, I think. No. I'm gonna just guess. I'm doing like 30 grams. I'm gonna do like 120 grams of this, roughly. That's my guess. Yeah, I could probably eat all this in one sitting. I wouldn't want to because I don't like Rice Krispies that much. They don't taste that good. Okay, I'm doing 135. All right. We have our ingredients. I feel like I need more of this. Maybe I don't. 135 still. We're doing 133 grams. And they mentioned I need 3 tablespoons of butter, which I will measure out, I suppose. How exactly? I don't know, bro. I need yet another utensil. This is why baking low-key can bite me. Actually, I can do something like this. I can measure it and put it back in the butter tub and it won't melt. Boom. Boom. So 3 tablespoons would be 14 times 3. 30. Wait a minute. That's 12. 42 grams. That's so much butter. I don't need that much butter. 42 grams is crazy work. This is only, dude, that's 17 grams of butter. I'm gonna rest it on top of the marshmallows. Okay, it's supposed to go in the pan first. So what, 17 grams? $13 grams. I'm doing 30 grams of butter. I'll do like a little bit more. This is very healthy. Welcome to my fitness channel where we make diabetes. Yay. Tether tab, take it out. Not a bad idea at all. In fact, boom, boom. Wait. My hands are clean. I hadn't washed them, but they're clean. It's like 34 grams. I'll just have it resting in the spoon like that. I'm gonna wash my hands. All right. Part of me wants to do a thing where I do half the concoction is going to be mixed with protein powder, the other half won't be. You need more so they stick. More butter? Jesus Christ. This should be enough. If it's not enough, I don't want to die. Okay. Gotta check on something or another. Doo-doo-doo. Now it is time for the test of all time. Easy. I'm becoming a god. My power is immeasurable. I can make the water dance. Okay. Off. This is a grip of butter, dog. I was told to do this. Have it slide off. Like, that is an ungodly amount of butter. I want to make that very clear. I guess not, though. I've seen recipes that have way more. They have like a whole half a stick of butter. I'm pretty sure that's what you do. I think you're supposed to melt down the marshmallows, and then after the marshmallows are melted down, you mix them with the Rice Krispie Treats, and you place those into a container and have them cool. And it's that simple, apparently. Now, there's a chance that a stainless steel pan is not built for marshmallows. We will incur that problem when we do. Hopefully we don't. How much butter is lethal? I mean, I'm not gonna eat all these marshmallows. I'm not gonna eat all these in like one sitting or even close to it. It's like low-key burning. Not on purpose, though. This is where my stove is backfiring. It's not good enough to maintain a decent temperature. It's not going to singe the marshmallows. Is that good enough? Don't burn them, though? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I'm in fact probably burning them a little bit. I think I burnt them a little bit, dude. I didn't mean to. Put that right there. Mix in a scoop of brownie batter protein because it's all I really have. I'd rather do vanilla, but I don't have vanilla. Scoop and a half. Scoop it and a quarter. You can't even see me. Camera angle god, by the way. Camera angle god, by the way. Hello? 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 Excuse me. Pardon me. Counter space doesn't exist. It can't hurt us. I need a bigger bowl. This is not working out at all. Can you even see this? This was a terrible idea. I think I need more marshmallows to accomplish what I want to accomplish. Because that amount of powder. Yeah, I think I messed up the measurements. Listen, we're gonna go ahead and retry. Just keep stirring trust. But then what? I gotta combine it with the Rice Krispie treats. This is just the powder. That bitch is warm as all get out. And now this, do it in the pan. I gotta clean the pan then. Oh, you're geniuses. I didn't know about, man. I didn't think about all that. All right, pan's clean. That makes more sense. The pan's a lot bigger. Okay. 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 I made putty. If I flatten this first, I think it'll make my life easier. Do that, and then, life is not easier. Life is not easier. I repeat, life is not easier. Is this how you make Rice Krispies at all in the first place? I think I messed up. Bro, how the brother? Not gonna stick? I mean, it's sticking a little bit. This is, I feel bad. This is not my element. Okay, so we have the most calorically dense Rice Krispie treat. These are Rice Krispie disappointments right here. It's so hot still too, and it hurts my hands. It's not as liquidy as it should be. All right, taste test. Not great. Not bad. I don't think that adding that protein powder is a play. I think I need to have a lot more Rice Krispie marshmallows to do what I'm trying to do. Wait, maybe if I just keep doing it. Maybe if I, ow, ow, ow. If I just commit, I can make it work out. If it turns into sand, it turns into sand. Do I just crush it, you think? If I crush it, I think it's my best chances of it actually working out. Royal King Murder, you're watching me try and do something that I don't know what I'm doing at all. Okay, this is not working. It is, but it's gonna look really ugly. Yeah, adding that protein powder was so foolish. I need the tortilla press. I've never seen this in my life. I haven't either. Ow. Being shanked by Rice Krispies. The snack that fights back. It's not gonna stick. Man. I tried. And I'm still trying. This is like pottery class almost. That's my current angle. These are not very delectable or delightful. I did wash my hands though. You're making it worse? Try microwaving the hell out of it to make it more liquid again. It's too late now. I think the strategy is you're supposed to add the Rice Krispies in while they're still warm. I transferred them over, I added powder, and that all just made it not liquidy. The powder really messed it up. All right, taste test. Honestly, pretty good. But it's also like insanely condensed. These would have been really good if I didn't mess it up. Oh well. I think the strategy... I have no idea how many calories this is in the first place. This is a problem. This is dangerous. Because it's just like mostly sugar. With a little bit of protein in it. This contains Rice Krispies, butter, Jet Puff marshmallows, and a scoop and a quarter of protein powder. Now, this is dangerous. This is why I can't bake. Because all I'm eating is butter and sugar. See, there's still stuff on the bottom of the pan too. I essentially turn this into, you know how you have those stations where you bread and then you egg wash and then you bread and then you fry? That's what I did to this. That's so sad. I can't be trusted by myself when it comes to baking. The reason why I make eggs so often is A, I'm good at it, relatively speaking. And I've done it so many times that I'm pretty confident I won't mess it up. You can't tell me it doesn't look delicious. I mean, you can, and I believe you. This is probably close to 1,000 calories, if I had to guess. With at least 30 grams of protein. Is that ratio worth it? Nope. I might try and order some diet marshmallows on the internet. Cleaning this pan is going to be a brutal nightmare. Alright, I tried. I may or may not eat a quarter of this today. Well, for our first attempt at Rice Krispie Treats, a bit of a failure. But you know what they say, we go again. Baking requires you to actually follow the recipe. Yeah, I kind of did. And then I added my own thing and it didn't work out. But we got Rice Krispie balls. It doesn't help that I can't use my phone to look up a recipe and like watch a video on it. Because like you guys are my phone. So, you know. It's fine. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get cleaned up. I'm gonna play a game called Icarus. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it or not, but I appreciate y'all watching the stream. Thank you for joining me on this journey. That is the Rice Krispie disappointment in all its glory. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day and or night. Bye.